Ready? In this video, we're discussing the 7 planetary alignment that's starting on the 28th, as well as new moon that's coming in on the 27th and 28th, depending on where you are in the world. And as always, I've got a practice for you at the very end of this video, so stick around. You don't want to miss it. Now let's get right to it because there's always lots to cover.
3, 2, 1.
Hi, welcome to Mystic Light Warriors. I'm a divinely guided intuitive here sharing my soul's journey, helping you with your own intuitions and maybe passing on a message or two that you probably need to hear. So let's get right to it because there's always lots to cover. So I didn't want to number the things that we're going to discuss in this video because there's just too many of them. I've written down a ridiculous number of notes here just because there's so much going on. First off, let's talk about the energy that's happening right now. People aren't talking about it either. From the 24th to the 28th, there's not a lot happening. So we're in this sort of void, this pause moment. You might feel that the energy's been kind of off or odd, kind of strange. This would be why we're in this void and nobody's talking about it. So if you're feeling a little bit lost or out of sorts or just like not even sure, don't worry about it. It'll sort out. So just deep breaths. You're divinely guided and protected. So no stress, okay? No stress. You might also be experiencing some sleep disturbances as well, because again, we just had some major shifts. February has gone super fast. The alignments that have happened, the portals that have happened, and now we're going into a major one to finish off the month with a huge bang and a new moon, which brings in even more amplified energy. And as we get past this alignment, you might even notice that March might feel a little bit odd because we're starting with so much new. Now, if you're an astrology buff and you want to see the planetary alignment, make sure that you go out right after sunset, because Venus, Neptune, Mercury, and Saturn are going to set very, very quickly after sunset. This lineup is lining us up for creative endeavors. Now, first, let's talk about new moon. So new moon coming in is new moon. There's very little light that comes in with the new moon, right? We're in a darkness. You're going to find that it's going to bring up your shadows, your things that you need to see, things that need healing or clearing. That's what's going to be coming up right now. This is what full moon does for us, but because of this planetary alignment, it's going to be doing it on a much, much bigger scale. It'll spotlight inner demons, negativity, whatever anger or frustrations that you might have. All of these things are going to be brought up to the surface. So it's very important that we remain calm and at peace during this time. Don't play the blame game. Have the courage to face what's coming up and see what it's asking of you. What does it need to be cleansed or cleared? Now, this is a huge portal that we're in right now with this 7 planetary alignment. And you need to keep in mind that these alignments, even though they're happening at a specific time, right before these portals and right after these portals is also very, very important. So 2 days before and 2 days after this portal on the 28th is very important that you stay calm and focused on what you want to bring in. So don't allow any anger or frustration to override your calm and peace, because we know we really would rather have calm, peaceful times versus chaos and upheaval. So don't give it any attention, or as little as possible. Allow it to come in, witness it, and ask what it's teaching you. Don't engage with it. Let the old energies and old habits pass by without too much acknowledgement, because again, we want to drop them. The more we're able to drop, the more we're able to manifest new to come in. Now, this is also a huge wealth portal. 228 is massive for wealth. So if you're into manifestation, this is the time. Get your pen to paper, do your scripting, whatever you like to do. If you can invest, do some investments, because money out is money in. It is a cycle, right? Sow seeds for your career, for your future, for your finances. Do a vision board, do scripting, whatever you do for your manifestation, whatever works for you, get doing it. Be mindful of your energies and protect your energies right now. When we've got so much energy coming in, so much energy can also be put out. So if we're not focused, if we're not paying attention to where our energy is going, we can be putting out more than we need to. Enhance your focus and enhance your intentions. Now let's talk about the planetary alignment. And I've written this part down because there's a lot going on. So we've got Mercury, which is in Aquarius. Jupiter is near Taurus. Uranus is in Aries. And Mars is near Gemini. Now, Neptune and Venus are both in Pisces, and Saturn is also in Aquarius. So being mindful of where these planets are in your alignments will help tell you what might be affected even more so for you specifically. Now remember, Venus is about love and beauty. Jupiter is wisdom and expansion. Mars is that fiery warrior of transformation. Don't we love that one? Mercury is the cosmic messenger. And Saturn is karma and time. Divine timing too, though, which is part of why this alignment is so special. It's also about discipline and soul contracts. Divine order. We're being given the opportunity to release past lifetimes, karmics, generational. All of these things are coming up to be released right now. So if you can do some witnessing meditation, meditate, whatever comes up, witness it, and then allow it to pass. Your higher self will send you whatever you need to see, whatever you need to address. And if you're unsure about it, get pen to paper before you go to bed. Ask the universe to show me. And finally, this portal is about spiritual awakening. There's a 7 planetary alignment. But what if I were to say that alignment is within? As within, so without. This is about you. This is about your alignment. So ask the deep questions this time, and you'll get the deep answers. Okay, now practice time. So we're talking about the 7 planets, right? Let's talk about 7 elements. Yeah, 7 elements. Ready? Fire, wind, air, space, earth, water, sun, and moon. These are all elements that are within you. So during this time, get out into nature, connect with Mother Earth, allow yourself to clear your mind, and do deep meditative breath work. Do that deep abdominal breathing. If you're really into breath work, you could even do some fire breath work or dragon breath work, which would be really powerful right about now. But you can just get that fire going in your belly, right? When you do deep abdominal breathing, you can feel that fire growing in your belly. That's what you want. And of course, breathing, we're connecting with air already. Connect with root chakra, connect with strong foundations, connect with the earth. Feel the infinite space that is around you and within you. That vastness, that openness, that possibility, the infinite wisdom that lies within. Feel the sun energy that comes from solar plexus, motivation and desire. And considering we are beings made up of how much water? Connect with water and connect with moon. If you have difficulty meditating, check out my page. I've got some mindful minutes there. Even a little bit helps. Now, while we do have planetary alignments somewhat frequently, a 7th planetary alignment doesn't happen all that frequently. The next one's not due until, I believe it's 2040. So let's harness this one while it's here, yeah? Make sure you choose peace during this time because you are always divinely guided and protected at all times. Be conscious of your relationships. Use this time to make stronger connections or let go of what needs to let go so you can allow the new in. Relationships don't always have to be romantic. They can be your community relationships or work relationships or even just friendships. But be decisive. It's much better at this time especially to make a choice and be wrong than to waste all of your energy and your essence on being indecisive and unknowing. It's just a drain. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you make the so-called wrong decision. Was it really a wrong decision or did you learn something? Maybe it was the right decision all along. Maybe you were meant to learn that first. Finally, I'll leave you with one more thing. Always be moving. Doing something through action, you get through things. But it's when we stop moving that we can get into a little bit of trouble, so to speak, right? If you're a ship and you are breaking up ice in the northern Atlantic Ocean and you come to an icy patch, a really icy patch, if you keep pushing through, you'll make it through. It's the second you stop moving that you run into some big trouble because that's when you get frozen stuck. So remember, Don't get stuck. You are divinely guided and protected in all areas of your life at all times. Make any choice. It's up to you. At the end of the day, it's your life. So use the new moon. It's ready to wipe the slate clean. Use the planetary alignment because you are being given a total system reset here. Break out of your routines. Embrace the change. And remember, sometimes when it gets a little bit hazy, that's when it's about to get really good. All right, so if you're new here, thanks for coming in. And if you've been here before, thanks for coming back. Hope this helped. And as always, if you've liked the content you've seen today, please like and subscribe and leave me a comment. Let me know what hit for you, what didn't hit for you, what are your practices.